we ended up releasing the truck back to the customer, and he went down the highway, and the drive shaft fucking took a shit. It started spinning, and underneath the trucks there's a ton of airlines, which what controls the brake
brakes.
system.
Right.
So it fucked up every single airline, lost its air in the system, locked up the brakes, and came to a complete stop quickly. There was a lady behind the truck, fucking smacked the rear end of that truck.
Oh.
She ended up dying. She ended up dying from it. All right, this is Chris with Blue Collar Church, master diesel mechanic out of Nevada.
I'm Josh, plumber out of Southern California, union plumber.
I'm Philly, a plumber, pipe fitter apprentice out of Dallas.
Strap on your work boots and grab your tool belt because you're about to step into the world of Blue Collar Church podcast, where we amplify the voices of blue collar workforce.
From welding pipe to Turner wrenches, we explore the heartbeat of hands-on industries, sharing stories of sweat, skill, and the life of the average blue-collar man or woman that keep the gears turning, water flowing, and the lights running.
This is the podcast where the real work gets its well-deserved spotlight.
So what's up, you sexy blue-collar motherfuckers?
What's up, motherfucker?
Back again. Another week. Same debauchery. Fuck
Yes,
we got
sir.
going on.
So, we got some good shit, like always.
How's y'all's week been?
Huh?
Said, how's y'all's week been?
Cool, I just started working today.
Oh, yeah.
You were off?
No, he's
I'm
on
always
a
off on
410,
Monday.
410 schedule.
All right.
Shit's pretty lit. Although
Yeah.
when we go back to a normal schedule, I'm gonna hate life.
So what, overtime? 5 days?
Yeah. 5 days or overtime.
Do they plan on
Because it's gonna
doing
go
that?
from having fucking a 3-day weekend to working 6 days again.
Well, at least you can get rid of that second job.
Facts.
Just,
I'm ready.
Just quit like, fuck you, you're cool.
You're cool. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Is that urinal?
Nah, I don't really want to fucking go on my day off, bro. I think I'm going to do it next Monday.
I've been hearing that for the past, I don't even know how long.
Well, dude, it was like I was going to do it because my parents were supposed to come. They were supposed to come this weekend. That just passed. But I had a concert that I was going to in Arkansas. So they came the week before. And that's when I was supposed to do the fucking urinal. Or at least, like go check it out and just be like, oh, hey, you need this, you need that. But it got all fucked up. So I was like, maybe next week.
How far is Arkansas from you?
Little Rock's like 4 hours.
Oh, shit. That's not bad.
Because it's like, Dallas is here. I'm like 45 minutes fucking farther up. And then Arkansas is like 4 hours.
Were you able to understand their accents?
I really only talked to the couple that was next to me.
Dude,
And their accents weren't really that thick.
the Arkansas accent is bad.
Bama.
Yeah, Alabama, Arkansas.
Bama's bad.
Dude, this one guy, he was a driver. He was a black dude. Oh, he was an older black dude. He was huge. And this dude, he's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hold on. Slow it down, brother. Slow it down. I can't understand you. Like, that accent, you have to listen and, like, give it a second, process it.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I understand.
That's how one of Colby's coworkers is. He's from Bama. Man.
Dude, Bama's weird because they like.
Dude, sounds like
it's
he's
almost like
fucking.
they add that Mexican roll to like random words.
Dude, it sounds like he's fucking 45, 50 years old. Dude's only 24.
Yeah.
He's got that culture wall going on.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it wasn't bad though. It was a pretty good fucking concert. Went to go see Cody Johnson.
Oh.
Dude, that dude can fucking play, bro.
This motherfucker's just going to sing everyone, huh?
I don't know. Except us.
It's like the fourth time I've seen Cody Johnson though.
Oh, must be nice.
But it's like tickets were like $80,
Yeah.
like
That
a
dude,
year ago.
he always says like patriotic shit.
Oh yeah, I think I have a video that I was supposed to send to the pod.
Oh,
He had like a speech that he gives out most of the time on his when he does tours and stuff. I gotta find it. Yeah, it's over a minute. I'm not gonna add that to the pod. But he was basically talking about like he remembers a day where like you didn't ask anybody who they voted for or what side they were on or what they fucking believed in. Like you just cared about each other because you guys were fucking humans.
right.
You guys were both living in the fucking
In the present.
best country in the world.
Right.
Yep.
Basically,
Yes.
like a speech about just love your fellow human being and help out when you can. Be a decent fucking human.
Yeah.
But he's probably one of my favorites to go see like in concert because his fucking concerts are so like real.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen videos on them, and I want to go there.
I wanna see what
Texas
comes.
trip.
I know. I need to go. I need to go visit you.
I'll do.
This fucking adoption just fucked everything up.
Why you can't take him out of the state or what?
Yeah, it's just fucking that. Well, you have to ask for permission and shit, and yeah, it's just a bunch of BS.
You got to put the ankle monitor on him or what?
Sounds like you're a child all over again. Don't worry, I'm with you on that one.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really get how all that works. Because they told my parents the same thing. Like, well, first they told them that my dad's annual salary was enough to care for all the kids, so they weren't going to give him any like additional support.
Yeah.
And he's like, I mean, I make enough to support a family of 5, but that's adding 4 whole ass other freaking kids to the table.
Right.
And he's like, it's not like we're asking for like, thousands a month. It's just like, they don't want to give them like WIC. Like when the kids were super small, like get milk and shit.
Right.
He's like, like that would help.
Did they go into the foster care system?
Yeah, but it was like briefly. I think so. They still qualify because you could be in the foster system for like a minute, and you like still count. I think they were only there for like a week or like a couple of days. Like so, technically, yes. Like as soon as they start the paperwork, like that's it. Like you're in.
Yeah.
Right, but I guess like I don't know how I think it was just the people handling it too, and then like the time it was because it was like I think we were still. I don't even think we were freshmen yet. So that was like what 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I guess their rules were just really weird back then, but they were just like, nah, you make enough, you're good.
You mean you
And
get a
they're like-
stipend?
They give you like a monthly check for his.
Like to help with the expenses and stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it's like
Dude.
imagine like them telling you no, and then it's like you just took on 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
that's
shit
weird
makes sense,
because it was fucking Selena's, the adopted mom. That's what she did basically for a living.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's ways to get around it, and then I mean there's like, yeah, I honestly just feel like it was the people that were handling the whole thing,
Yeah.
because they
Dude.
basically told them like, I don't know if I remember this correctly, but I think I do. Like they basically told them like, because my parents had asked them about the adoption, and they were like, well, like my suggestion to you is that you just become really comfortable being a guardian.
Yeah.
And they're like, so we can't adopt them? And they're like, well, the process would be lengthy, it would take a lot of time, and then there's not even a guarantee that they would let you adopt them.
Yeah.
And then my parents were like, so what's the difference between a guardian and a full adoption? Like, you guys gonna take them away from me, or like, you guys gonna like mess with us? And they're like, no, not really. And they're like, all right, we don't give a fuck. and just moved on.
Dude,
But it's
that's
like,
wild.
bro, you're literally caring for the kids, you know, like giving them a whole new environment and like to actually like flourish and shit. And they're like, basically like, fuck you, like we're gonna treat you however we want, and then get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And it's
dude.
like, I mean, obviously it was a freaking good environment. 2 of them are going to college, one's applying, and then there's one in high school doing fucking good. So
yeah.
Fuck, one of them's at
Dude.
USC.
one on his USC on a full ride.
Dude, dealing with that fucking government is such a shit show.
Bro, and it's so dumb because you have people like, it's the same issue like I feel about, I'm not saying like all social workers are shit or whatever, but like you have the people working in that space that really don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Or they just become so numb to the situation where it's like, I don't care anymore. I'm just here for a job. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
They're
gonna
just there
like
for a
sort you.
paycheck.
Like, I'm gonna pick you and sort you, however the fuck it works out.
Yeah.
And it's like you have people handling cases like adoptions. Really, you're gonna be a dick about it.
Well, it's not even that. It's just more of the fact that they're so there's. If you really think about how much work like a social worker does, like they got cases upon cases, and it's like they're overloading them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
They don't know how, like the higher ups don't know how to basically manage them. They don't know how
That's
to
a
be
rapidly
managers.
declining fucking system right there. It's like the amount of social workers that quit, like between the start of the pandemic and the end, bro. Wild.
Yeah.
So they're just overloaded.
Yeah,
No, like I
I-
get that. Like
I see
I'm
it.
not saying that it's like it's their fault or like, you know, that they're bad people, but I'm saying like you have those people in there that it's like you get a bad one and it's like it just kind of fucks you the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a broken system, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they're limited budget, fucking a shit ton of kids. No one wants to fucking take them, you know,
Right.
sadly. But blue collar fuckery.
Well, we got that.
Dude, this is wild. Like,
What the fuck?
fucking OSHA. It's, oh, fuck.
Did they put an what?
And extend.
That's it. Did I hear a drill? Dale. Power tools. Dale, no power tools. No power tools.
Toothbrush.
That's it.
Dude, that's wild. Like, dude, there's a guy holding at the bottom. There's a ladder supporting the middle. Another guy at the top.
Wait, no, I
holding-
think that's 2 ladders.
Yeah,
No,
it's 3 ladders.
It's
So
3
this is
ladders
one-
combined.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying the bottom's 2 ladders, and they
No,
have
the-
one at the top.
No, this isn't an
That's
A-frame. So
it's an extension ladder.
they're all extensions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and
That's
the,
fucking wild.
and the guy on one extension is holding another extension and then there's a guy on top of that. Oh, bro, that's
Oh,
wild.
Hey, this is what you should pull up every time somebody brings up that Mexicans that are stealing their jobs, bro.
For real.
But hey, you could get 4 of your buddies and go do this shit, bro. Knock yourself out.
Right? Let's see, what's the top comment? Let's see. It's Friday. Sacrifice yourself to finish his job right before the weekend. Don't do this, people.
Hell yeah, whatever works. If OSHA approves, that means you can do it more efficiently.
Bro, facts.
I didn't know that the little giant ladder system could do that.
Bro, it reminds me of this video I saw. This dude standing on a ladder against the side of a roof, and then he's holding the ladder for this other guy that's like putting fucking nails in. And he's like you see him like looking around, and he like looks at the dude on the ladder and then looks at the bottom, like what's under him, and he's like, man, I'm fucking scared. And he's saying it in Spanish. He's like, I'm fucking scared. He's the guy on the ladder like turns around, he's like, why? And he's like, man, I don't want to fall. Like what if I fall? And he's like, then you probably die. He's like, so you're telling me I gotta fall and I gotta make sure you don't fall? It's like, so I have to die for the company? And then what? And then he's like, the fucking guy turns over to him and he's like, just don't fall. I'm like, dude.
all
Every job
nonchalant.
site ever. Just don't fall.
Right? Just don't kill yourself.
I'm like, fuck.
You know what sucks? We're going to those stupid ass hard hats.
No.
Which ones?
No.
Pull it up. I want to see it.
Dude, pull it up.
I
Dude.
can just send you a picture. Yeah, just you have to pull it up, stupid. You're in
Well,
charge.
tell me what type it is.
Type in.
Chin strap hard hat.
Yeah, that should pop it up.
I think I know.
Dude, that's funny. Andres is wearing those. He's like, I feel stupid every time I put that fucking thing on.
Oh, I can't wait to see Josh in one of these.
Dude, they're gonna have to special order his.
Yeah, he has a long face.
Dude, those
This is
things are
Josh.
fucking
Oh
stupid.
my god. Hey, yo, pull up that one in the pink.
Really, motherfucker?
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Which one's pink?
Oh. Pull up the one that looks blue.
This guy? That's Josh.
Which one's pink? Who made this motherfucker the authorizing force on this call?
The Milwaukee ones are actually pretty dope, though.
Dude, look at this one.
No, they're not. Don't lie to yourself.
No, they got some attachments on them. They're
Whatever,
pretty dope.
dude. No.
No, but Lyft makes a
Dude,
you know the
show up in this. Come on.
I don't know what the
This looks like a fucking sex.
You can have a
Weird
little
sex
drop down
fetish.
veil to cover your beard too.
No, Lyft makes a insert for the chin strap, so I'm definitely gonna be getting that.
Dude.
An insert like the football pad inserts,
No,
like the
tampon?
gummy chin strap part.
the one that just it's just a chin strap, so your hard hat stays on.
Dude, you need like a basket for your beard.
No, but
I
don't
know.
you need to buy the whole kit though?
No, it just
I mean,
unclips.
don't you have to wear the whole thing?
Yeah, but it just unclips.
So you're still gonna be wearing the helmet.
No, I'm gonna wear my hard hat, but with the fucking insert that has a chin strap.
Have they approved it yet?
I think it's this one.
I don't know, but I ain't fucking wearing those stupid ass hard hats.
You're gonna be wearing it.
That one?
And I want a picture the first day you got to put that bitch on.
No, stupid, not that.
Yeah.
That's basically what it sounds like you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at that dude in the green up there at the top, the fourth to the right. That one.
This guy. Oh, dude. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that shit down here.
Oh, it's coming. It's OSHA. It's OSHA standard. It just depends on the company that they're gonna start making it happen.
This is
I'm joining the oil rigs. Fuck this shit.
This is what he's gonna wear. Daddy's little helper.
Fuck.
Bro, of course they always turn shit gay.
Bro, why? I don't understand.
Yeah, like the little crank thing should hold it just fine.
Should you would think, but no, fucking everyone's getting safety protocols.
What's the requirements for being on the OSHA board? Do you have to have any construction experience?
Doubt
Being
it.
woke.
I fucking doubt it. I feel like everybody on that OSHA safety board looks like the motherfuckers that are at the top for fucking Pfizer.
Probably.
They probably got some soft ass hands.
Soft hands, boy.
$18.
I'm gonna laugh when they tell you it's not gonna work and you have to get one.
Right there. Oh, $19.
Looks like a fucking jock strap, dude.
Yeah, it just clicks on into the inserts on the inside of your hard hat, then you got a chin strap. That's
Well,
the
hey, if that works, I'm going that route.
I feel like it's just gonna choke you. Like it's gonna come off if I.
He's just gonna be heavy breathing all day.
Sounds like a pug.
He's gonna sound like when you fucking pull the leash back on the dog, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Does it come with an extender?"
I don't fucking know, but I found it.
You might need one.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck
god.
you guys.
That's what you get. That's
else
what
we
you
got?
fucking get for bagging on me.
You gotta admit though, our group chat is fucking legendary. The one that was like,
I don't need to get extenders. Fuck you guys.
Dude, I asked Josh what he typed in to the little search thing, and he said Lizzie.
Oh, and that's what it was. What was it? It was the animated one that I sent it in the group chat, and he goes, "I gotta try that sometime." Just shoving the whole hot dog down his throat. I'm
"Pinche
like,
joto, güey."
yeah, and that's what he said. I gotta try that sometime.
Well,
Have you seen that guy that fucking could swallow hot dogs? Like, he's the world's fastest hot dog swallower.
What does your search history look like? What do you mean?
Let me pull it up.
You should say.
Let me pull it up. Recent tab.
You should say competitive eater, Chris.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fucking hot dogs vacuum sucker shit.
Glizzy Gobbler over there.
Oh, here we go.
The development of this podcast is insane.
Fastest hot dog shooter in the Northwest. I've never seen nobody be able to do this. I can do it quick. Okay? I'm just.
Did he spit it out and then catch it?
He launched that.
He just catapulted it back out. Hey, Chris, that looks like your Friday nights.
Hey, man. 20
That
bucks
looks like your wrestling session.
$20 is $20. Oh, bro, that just makes you want to throw up.
That's
How
what
do you
Chris is.
eject it back out like that, bro?
That's what Chris is trying to do.
Look, he's already in position for it. Head tilted back and everything.
All right, we got to steer the ship in the right direction.
Oh,
We're going
God.
down a dark path.
You're just gonna hear freaking Chris's knee pads, the back of the Velcro start.
So
Hey,
I
bro,
just sent you a
wanna
screenshot.
You guys want to go viral? I'll train for this.
Oh fuck! I bet you would.
You're not down.
No, bitch.
No balls.
Worker told me to send him when I find that insert, and then I sent you guys a screenshot of what he said.
Colorful one.
It's called a rainbow, Chris. I forget you can't see colors.
He only sees 3 of the colors. He's like that fucking Asian dude from Hangover. He's like, I got light gray, dark gray. I got gray.
All I see is gray.
That's why he said a colorful hard hat.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't name the colors, so.
Roy G. Biv.
Okay,
Oh,
let's move on to some more funny shit.
Oh god.
You just
this
talking is funny.
This is brought to you by Philly, so I don't know what he's into on his weekends off. So,
Oh, you don't want to know.
extreme.
Don't be lying, dude.
Mother-
You got this shit like recorded. You probably got floor seats, season tickets.
You sent this to me, all right?
Somebody at my work had this shirt on.
Yeah, sure. All right, Extreme Door Fontanators Wrestling.
What? Wait, say that again?
I don't know.
Please say that again. It's
Say it.
please.
No. Fuck no.
Sounded
Dwarfinators.
Dwarfinators.
Dwarfinators. Say it fast now.
Dude, you're all fucked up.
Dude, I might as well be drunk. Holy shit.
Can't see colors. Can't fucking pronounce words.
Lucha
Jesus.
Dwarfinators.
Mini Mass Wrestling Live.
Dwarf-a-panators. Dude, he was walking in
Mesmerizing.
front of me, and I was like reading the back of his shirt, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, look at this. Mesmerizing fusion of tradition and athleticism. Fuck yeah. Mini Lucha
Mini
Libre.
Lucha Libre. That's
Is there a
fucking
video?
crazy.
Let's watch a video.
Oh, fucking God.
That's a big dwarf.
Do you think everybody just gets plastered in the parking lot?
Pre-game.
Oh god.
You know what's funny? So you saw when he was swinging that wet floor sign.
Yeah.
It's basically supposed to be like a steel chair, but it is a steel chair to them.
Bro, it would have been so much better if they would have just gotten a smaller steel chair.
A 2 size.
Like the
Bruh.
little kitty chairs that your dad has for the parties.
Yeah. Dude, I love those videos where it's like they'll have the person hand somebody something and they're like, "Oh yeah, cool," and it's like a miniature. They'll hand them like a bag of chips and it's like one that has like one chip in it.
No. Good.
Oh god.
What other?
Yeah, you
stupid
sounded way too excited when I sent that picture, bro.
shit? That's because
It
it
was
is.
like my new obsession. Don't lie, you saw that girl on TikTok and you were like, "That's it."
Bro, I was going to send you one, but I was like, nah.
He was like, "It'll finally look big."
Chiquito, pero picoso.
No, nomás es chiquito, güey. What else we got?
Let's see what else we got. Here, let's get back to regular shit. Blue collar to office job.
And also, I'm not. What's up, motherfucker? You must be the big boss, huh? There is no cussing in this building, little buddy.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I won't cuss again.
And also, I'm not your boss. I'm your team member, okay?
Well, I'm sorry. No, man, I'm sorry. You know, this is my first office job. I've never been in a setting like this or anything, and I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I'm scared if I put my hands in my pockets, everyone's gonna call me pockets and pick on me.
We're family here, okay? We're all nice to each other,
don't-
and we have
you guys-
respect for each
You guys
other.
don't like talk shit to each other here.
Of course not. Why would I ever want to hurt one of my coworkers'
Really?
feelings?
Huh?
And what is that thing on your head?
This I wear it to work every time I go to work. It's my fucking hard hat.
Could you please stop dropping the
Yes, I'll
F-bomb?
stop saying the F word. I'm fucking sorry.
Can you take that hard hat off, please? It really won't be needed.
Yes, I'll take my hard hat off. Fuck. What's
We
wrong with
don't
this hat?
allow hats here. And what's up? Don't you have cleaner pants?
What do you mean do I have other jeans? What's wrong with these jeans? I'm going to fucking work. Why the fuck do you care what I look like at work, motherfucker?
You don't talk to me like that. I'm
You
sensitive.
ever had your fucking ass beat? How does that sound?
Why would you ever threaten that on me?
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, somebody tase him. Holy shit.
Why do all you guys look so scared? I didn't do anything.
Because you're threatening us. Get out of here. Leave.
This is why I work construction, okay? There's no way I can hang out with all you sensitive little bitches all day. Holy fuck.
You're fired anyways.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, don't worry, I'm leaving. I fucking quit. I ain't staying in this fucking hellhole. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, that's so true.
I wonder how long we'd last.
That long. A whole minute and 40 seconds.
I'd just bust a caliber and go to lunch, never come back.
Right.
Go take a nap.
Yeah. Hide somewhere, take a nap.
Great times.
Bro.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Man. That
I
sounds
mean-
miserable.
I
Blue
couldn't
collar shit, like you have to be tough, like just from the fucking work. And you gotta be fucking mentally tough from the
The
mental
abuse.
abuse.
See, I feel like we started training like 8 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We started training in fucking football.
Literally.
The amount of disrespect you get out there.
Bro.
Just shit talking.
It's just another Tuesday. On to the next one.
Yeah.
Fucking F-bombs everywhere.
It's every other word.
Pretty much.
Especially when you hit your knuckles. Oh, man.
Oh. Nah, I was working on this freaking system, right? We have to put this like so it's PFA, so it's just fucking plastic. But we got to slide it into these connections that they have, and all the connections are just 90 down. Bro, I'm talking about you got like 5 inches of fucking room. You got to put 4 lines in. You got to somehow figure out to fucking put some wrenches in there. And everything is covered by a freaking stainless steel shield that they apparently don't know how to grind the edges off of. So, like, my hands are just cut the fuck up.
Fuck.
I'll swing that. I'll just, like, finally be able to get that wrench in there, turn it, and then just, like, slip off, hit the fucking side. I'm just like...
Make sure you go long ways, all right?
Is it on strut?
No, it's on a tool. So we're connecting like the water lines that go from the PVC to the tools.
Uh-huh.
And to connect them from the PVC, they have these. It's called PFA. It's just like a fucking. It's like a different type of plastic. But I don't know. I guess they like to use that because it's easier to change out when it like eventually just erodes and fucking wears out. So we'll do that. But it's like, I swear to God, it reminds me of working on a car. Because like the engineers that put those fucking things together don't think about, well, somebody's going to have to get in here to work in here. So like, yeah, 5 inches is enough for 12 lines. I'm like, fuck, dude. So you got 4 coming down. You got 2 in the back and then 3 coming off the wall. I'm like, y'all couldn't have just extended this shit, made it like a foot? I'm like, all these fucking tools are massive anyways. Just like make them a little fucking bigger, yeah?
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was like hanging on the wall on strut or something. I was like, they make sockets.
No, I mean, yeah, we use like sockets and stuff for that, like speed wrenches, but you can't fit shit in there. Like literally today I was using what size was that? Like a 6-inch little fucking crescent wrench. Shit only extends like to a 3/4 nut, but that shit slides off. You hit that shield, you hit the corner in the right spot. Oh, fuck. I just started like hitting the tower that's on it. I'm just like, motherfucker. Like, make this shit bigger. Goddamn.
Sounds like a grand old time.
And then you're wearing those stupid fucking Marshmallow Man suits. So you're just sweating dick. Just
because it's like
sweat
a clean
in your
room.
eye. You're just like, fuck.
It's like a clean room. You have to wear those.
Yeah. It supposedly keeps all the dust and shit in.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm good on that.
Fuck that.
Oh, it's not even the funnest part. The funnest part is wearing the chemical suits. So it's like wearing a whole like sauna suit, but with like a kind of semi-rubberized coating on the outside. So like in case a chemical falls off, it'll like bead off a certain amount before it like actually starts eating into the suit. Those things are fucked, man. Those things are fucked, dude.
Fuck that. Yeah.
I'll stick to
I'd
digging.
rather sweat outside in normal people clothes.
I'll stick to digging for sure.
Different strokes, you know?
Nah. You're a fucking marshmallow. You're like the Michelin Man over there all day.
Yeah. Hey, but when you're on 60s and you're in a Marshmallow Man suit, you're like, just make it to Wednesday. Fuck it.
Dude. But it's even worse for you because it's fucking humid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's indoors though.
Oh yeah, dude. He gets to use a regular fucking shitter.
Yeah,
He's got AC running on him all day.
fucking pampered bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
We can't. We're gonna take your blue collar card
Yeah,
away.
for real. Pampered blue collar.
Okay, mister, if I got hot, I just got back in the truck and cranked on my AC.
Dude,
Shut the fuck up over there.
my facility is putting swamp coolers in the building. So
Yeah,
I'm
see,
gonna
so
get
shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna get AC.
You too. I'm gonna be the only one that's true blue collar. You guys are both fucking pampered little bitches.
Hey, I didn't choose where I went, okay?
Hey, I've been through it all. I've been through worse than you, motherfucker. So,
Weather-wise, yeah, but what else you got?
been there, done that. That's why I chose an easy job.
You got machines that pick up all your heavy shit.
Josh is the machine.
I am the machine.
Yeah, so fuck you.
Yeah. Alrighty
Fucking
then.
pampered little bitches, I swear.
Well, you're the one gonna make the most, so.
You know, I gotta go into a porta potty and check and see if there's toilet paper. If not, I gotta grab fucking paper towels and wipe my ass with fucking sandpaper. You both got fucking toilet paper on endless stock.
Well, there was
We
a
get
couple weeks where they just weren't stocking toilet paper.
Well, weeks where they don't even come and clean the fucking porta potties on some of the jobs I'm on.
It smells like fucking death.
Guys, pampered little shitheads.
Hey, you get paid the most, so you do the deal.
I pay the most taxes.
That's your fucking fault.
Bro, imagine making that in like Texas, or fucking Nevada.
Literally. The amount you pay in taxes is like a McDonald's worker's salary. You ever thought of that?
I'm just gonna... No, those motherfuckers are at $20 an hour now out here.
Yeah, but watch, they're probably gonna end up fucking trying to go hire like 30,000 fucking employees so they can only just hire part-time workers.
Yeah,
Still gonna
no
raise
benefits.
still raise the price of everything.
Oh yeah. I went the other day, I think it was like $13 for like 3 things.
2 kids meals, $20.
And that's why I say just don't have kids, yeah?
2 fucking
It's a
Happy
fix.
Meals.
I hope your parents buy that house
Yeah, so that way you can have one.
just so you could have a kid.
I bet we didn't shake on it. Whatever.
Such an asshole.
Don't worry, I got a screenshot of it.
We'll hold you to it.
They didn't record me saying it. There's no legal binding.
It came from
Dude.
your fucking phone number. In the group chat, and you said, "Yeah, if they buy that house, I'd be considering having a child." And it came from you.
No, I said $1.4 million home. Yeah, no, I have. What else we got?
Alright.
Tweedledee.
Our next one is blue collar story. So it's my turn to tell my story.
So I was
hurry the
sucking
fuck
dick
up.
in the parking lot.
Oh, do we have to ask you the questions?
Yeah, motherfucker. Why am I asking myself questions or what?
That's not fair. You use AI fucking
Yeah, I
generated
know, for
questions.
real.
I sent it to you. I sent you all the questions.
On what?
Where?
It's probably on one of the last couple emails.
What made you get into the field?
So probably the same as you guys. Fucking, you're just young, dumb, and broke. Wanted to make money. And then decided to get into diesel. For
There ain't
some
no fucking
reason.
emails. Just saying, because I went through
there
every
is.
email you sent, and then there's no questions.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, what was your biggest? Nah, we already know what your biggest fuck up was.
All right, we gotta keep it in order. Start from the beginning. So I guess.
Why did you choose blue collar?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't fucking do good in school. I went through the normal route of going to college, and I couldn't fucking focus in college with I couldn't focus worth shit. Probably because of the shitty job, working 12-hour shifts at that time, overnight. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make up some money. We were young, fucking, what, 20 years old. We're broke as shit, you know. But a little backstory. So, like I got into diesel because my dad, he owned a mechanic shop, right? And I would always work on cars and stuff. And I fucking hated working on cars because I'm a big dude, you know. Big dude,
Oh,
small
I know.
cars. So, my
Big
dad,
dude, small cars, but yet you drove a fucking Miata.
hey, that Miata was badass, right?
Okay, broke down on you in the canyons.
Because of the fucking welded differential that you did.
I didn't weld it, but
Yeah, because you're not an actual welder.
I'm certified now, right?
Yeah, whatever.
I
YouTube
would like to see.
certified.
I was gonna say I'd like to see these certifications.
Me too.
On the job training.
All right, so from not working in that shop to how did you decide that that's what you're going to go into?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't like working on cars. I mean, cars, if anyone that ever worked on a car, fucking, it's tight spaces and you're hunched over a lot of the time. So that fucking sucks. And then my dad was or he drove trucks. He drove semi trucks, and he would take his truck to the dealership just to get maintenance or whatever. He would tell me how they're always backed up like 2 weeks just to look at the truck. Fucking 2 weeks. You know, they're always backed up. They got a ton of work. So fucking we went to UTI, checked out the program, and I signed up for it. So I did, what was it, like 8 months of UTI, and then they had an extra program for Peterbilt to get certified in Peterbilts, and I got certified in Peterbilt. Which with that program you have to get hired onto a dealership, so they could pay for the program, so they could pay for all your schooling. Otherwise, I would have to pay for it. So I got hired onto Peterbilt in Denver, and that's pretty much where I started my career as a diesel mechanic.
And then from there, besides the obvious dyslexia and inability to fucking see colors, what were the obstacles that you had to overcome while entering the blue collar force?
Yeah, for real. I've always been so confused on that, especially with you being a fucking electrician on cars too. Like, how the fuck do you tell which wire is what?
Oh, I'll tell you, but uh, fucking so yeah, mainly just like the obstacles was, so I got hired onto the dealership, right? So just because they saw my certification, they hired me onto as a level 3. So in Peterbilt or in Rush, they have 5 different levels of like classification of how good you, not good, but like your, how much knowledge you know and stuff. So it's 1 through 5. I got hired onto as a level 3 right away. So I skipped 1 and 2, and I had no fucking experience besides school, and working on cars. So at level 3 is the point where you're a diagnostic tech. So you're fucking diagnosing, you're doing engines, you're a full on tech, like you're doing everything and anything, whatever is necessary. So, I mean, that was a huge fucking obstacle. Like I had a fucking, especially I had to learn quick because I was on flat rate. So if I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, I had to figure it the fuck out because it's my paycheck. If I take too long, I'm not getting paid. So that was a major obstacle. But I think that forced me to learn. Learn quick and learn to get better. But and then regarding the colors,
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
motherfucker.
ever gonna get to it or what?
So all of these trucks, they're all manufactured by a certain manufacturer, right? So I was certified in Peterbilt. and they have schematics of the wiring harnesses. So every wire has a number, every wire has a connector with a number on it, and each pin within that connector has a number on it. So for me, I couldn't go off of color, right? I can't fucking tell what color is what. So, so
Connect the pink wire.
right. So I learned to just go off the schematic, look at the pin, look at the connector, you know, and that's how I figured out electrical. And I'm actually really good at electrical. So fuck you.
So my question is, when you buy shirts, do you know what color shirt you're buying?
What'd you say?
Have you ever bought like a pink shirt?
No, I'm not that colorblind. I see all colors; they just look different. Certain shades look different to me.
Mm-hmm.
So what color's your hat?
Green, maybe.
Maybe. You're stupid as blue. Anyways, did you consider doing anything else before you went to UTI?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was going to college, so I went. My original plan out of high school was go to college for mechanical engineering because I mean, I've always been a problem solver. I've always been interested in systems and anything. You know, I love tearing shit apart and figuring out how these things work. So that's I was going to be a mechanical engineer, but the next best thing for me, for the type of person I am, I like doing stuff like that. Was being a mechanic.
So going from that and then entering the workforce, working, being in that shop for what, it was like 4 years, 3 years,
5 years in Denver.
5. So between school to the end of that, did you have any like memorable experiences or like milestones you hit that you were like, damn, I'm like really proud of that?
Pretty much my entire career. You know, like I've excelled in my career extremely fast. You know, compared to other people. You know, like just because of the position I was forced into. You know, I was this fucking sole provider. Well, I was a provider, you know, and I wanted to make money. And no other dealership would take me besides Denver. So it was a big shock to me having to move out of my home state, you know, I had no choice but to move to Denver. You know, they offered me the job. I had no other job offers. He gave me the offer. I was like, okay, I accepted it without even fucking telling Selena about it, you
Right.
know? So yeah, I was forced into it, and then, and since starting off as a level 3, I had to excel quickly. And within, let's say, 6 months, dude, I was doing engines. I was doing diagnostics, you know, just stuff that most techs take years to do. You know, at one point in my career, I did more engines, cylinder heads, engine swings, diagnostics, everything complicated. I've done more of that than oil changes.
Right.
You know, like I skipped essentially the apprenticeship stage. You know, I went straight into the the big stuff. You know, and I think that was like the cool part. Is like I was able to show what I was capable of. You know.
Yeah. So
So
going through what you've been through and then the road you had to take to get there, what advice would you give someone that's interested, thinking, maybe has it in the back of their mind that they might want to join that? Or just blue collar in general?
Pretty much just like if you're at that road like where we were all kind of at, you know, we are all wondering what should we do with our life? What career should we do? We were at dead end jobs, you know. If people that are listening to this are in a similar circumstance, like fucking do it, you know. College isn't for everyone. it wasn't for me. I love learning. You know, that's the type of person I am. I love learning, but unfortunately, the point of my life at that point, I just couldn't do college. You know, so I did something great for myself. You know, which was the trades, and within my career, like I I'm very happy of where I am with my career. You know, and it could, for those people out there, you could be in the same position. It all depends on how bad you want it.
All right. And then last question.
I had
In
one.
what ways do you, huh?
Go ahead, Josh.
What's the most you ever heard of a diesel mechanic making yearly?
That's a good one.
Um, I know, like, okay, so like shop guys. So there's a difference, like in my industry, there's a difference between shop guys, like you're in the shop, and then mobile guys. So the shop guys, they're flat rate too. So it was like 120, 140, right? So there's a few guys there that I knew that they made that much money just because they were
Mm-hmm.
billing so many fucking hours, you know? And mobile, I mean, there's one guy who was probably making 160, 160 a year being mobile. And
Hell yeah.
mobile is harder, but in some ways you're able to bill more hours. So it's it's like a catch 22, you know. But yeah, and so that's the people I've been around. I mean, I've seen people that, like, let's say they own their own truck, you know, and they're
Oh
making
yeah.
350. They're making 350 easy.
Oh, I know
Right.
So
someone. I know someone who owns 8 trucks, and yeah, I'm not gonna say how much he makes. Let's just say, yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's easy to make money here,
I mean, think
you
about like
know.
the Robinson trucking, the concrete trucks. Those
Right,
motherfuckers. Those are 1%ers.
right.
Right.
Fucking yeah, shit ton of money.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, at my height, I mean, I made over six figures, you know, at my height and being mobile. So it's very well possible, you know. Like, if you want to fucking work hard, you know, you fucking build those hours. You keep getting more jobs, you know, because like for mobile, especially mobile, like you could pretty much decide how much you want to work, you know, how little. Well, not really how little, but you could decide like you want to take more jobs. You just fucking tell them, hey, give me some more work, you know.
Hell yeah. Well, that's a cool little look into. I guess the only other thing would be if there's any ways that you feel like you would find fulfillment or satisfaction in your work, what would those things be?
Yeah, just something like kind of what I was saying, like the type of person I am. I love learning, you know. I love learning. I love understanding systems, you know, and all that's very satisfactory to me, especially with the type of problems I've had or that I had to figure out because we're at the dealership level, right? So there's nobody above us. Like we have to figure it out no matter what, you know. Like
Right.
whatever it takes. We sometimes had to contact engineers. You know, they had to come and help us out. You know, they couldn't do the job for us, but we ended up with their help, and then obviously us actually figuring out the problems. You know, it's very satisfying, especially nowadays with these trucks. Dude, they are extremely complicated. They're not like everyone think, or there's people out there that think like, oh, we just hook up our laptop and it tells us what's wrong with it. No, fuck no. Dude, I hook up my laptop, it gives me a direction. Okay, this system, there's a problem with it. Okay, so what, there could be so many things wrong with, there's so many components within that system that can cause the issue, or something else could cause the issue. You know,
Right.
especially with electrical. I mean, there's been problems with electrical that I figured it out, but I couldn't tell you what caused it, the root cause of it. I ended up fixing it, but I couldn't tell you what the root cause was. I'm like, what the fuck? It makes no sense because this subsystem over here this wiring harness over here that has nothing to do with this other component or harness. I replaced the one over here, but somehow it fucking fixed the problem we're having over here. You know,
Right.
and I have the schematics. You know, I looked at the schematics. I understood the system completely, but for some reason, this other thing was causing the issue. You know, I spent fucking hours and hours, days of fucking racking my head trying to figure out these problems, you know? And at the end of it, figuring out those problems, it's very satisfying, you know, being able to figure all that stuff out.
Yeah, for me, I'd fucking drive my head through some drywall. I don't know. I can't do that.
Yeah. Dude, like it does. It honestly, it takes like there's different levels of mechanics, right? There's mechanics that like only like the simple stuff, oil changes, brakes, stuff like
Right.
that. There's guys that only like the heavy stuff, only engines, transmissions, suspension stuff, and there's guys like me that like fucking the hard stuff, like check engine lights, electrical, you know, diagnostic stuff that you have to figure out, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, there's guys that like turning wrenches, and there's guys that like finding the causes of things and figuring out how to fix them without really knowing. You know, you can't just hit a wrench on it and it'll fix something.
Right.
Oh, you
right.
can.
You gotta,
You
you gotta, you gotta have deeper thinking. You know, you have to have a full understanding of a system. You know, because there's
Right.
so many different types of systems on these trucks now that they have fucking 10 computers, they have fucking thousands of wires, tons of harnesses. You know, so they're just getting more and more complicated.
Well, hell yeah, man. I like
So,
that we all kind of found a little niche to go into and learn some different skills that'll be fucking valuable. And we're actually making. Now,
so
hopefully, Josh will learn how to move out of fucking California, and then most of the fucking issues will be fixed.
right. We could stop talking about California.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That way, all three of us could laugh.
Yeah. Maybe some point we could get close enough where we're all doing this pod in person.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
We'll
Dude, that'd
see.
be wild.
that would be
would.
well.
Cause dude, like obviously we're through this fucking computer, right? It's different than having an in-person conversation, you know?
Right.
So
We'd be having conversations like that too, motherfuckers that we laugh at.
right?
We'd also be really fucking drunk. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Cause I got no choice.
Yeah.
You would just be clicking on the podcast and just seeing Chris with a beer funnel stuffed in his mouth.
No. It's the glizzy as his straw.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. We'll put a little glizzy tip on it for you.
Yeah.
He's gonna be sitting there chewing on it,
It's gonna be half gone.
or all you're gonna hear is a.
Oh man.
All right, what do we got for our last one?
You wanna know my biggest fuck up?
Dropping a
already
fucking
know.
truck on yourself?
No, there's that one. Dude, I'm telling you, like I've been through fucking hell and back with my career. Like I have a ton of fuck ups, but there's like obviously
Yeah, that
there's
was your
two,
biggest one.
There's two that stand out.
About
which
a couple
is
tons worth.
with that one, and then there's another one that I could tell you guys about.
Okay, what is
All
it?
right, what's the other one?
All right, so I'm gonna preface this. I was exonerated from this. Also, it was not my fault. All right, motherfuckers, because I know you guys are gonna fucking say some shit.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Yeah,
What
for
the
legal
fuck?
reasons, and yeah. So I could
What
talk
the
about it
fuck
now.
did you do?
I could talk about it now because I already went through the legal process. But all right, so
Whose glizzy did you steal?
fuck you.
Whose shit did you steal?
No, I didn't steal shit. So sometime this truck, it was a trash truck. So everyone knows what a trash truck is. They're huge.
No, what is that?
And shit. So this trash truck came into our dealership. It was towed in, It had some type of engine issue. So it was towed in. They gave it to me, and the tow driver decided to take out the entire drive shaft. So it was a 2-piece drive shaft, two-piece drive shaft, and in the middle, so the first drive shaft has a carrier bearing, which essentially it's a carrier. It holds up the drive shaft, and then there's that second piece of drive shaft. So I go out to the truck, fucking, I have to put in the drive shaft to get into the shop, right? And so I put in the drive shaft. When I put it in, I noticed that the carrier bearing, which is just like a big circle, and the drive shaft goes in the middle, and it holds the shaft, you know.
Like your mouth on Friday nights.
And so that should be solid, right? It should be
Right.
solid. It should hold the drive shaft. So when I was there, it fucking dunk, 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 fucking 2 inches of play. Like it was no good, you know? So I fucking pulled it in. Fuck you. I pulled
Also
it
like
in.
your Friday nights.
Yeah. I pulled it in. I fixed the engine thing, right? So this is a customer. Something you have to get customer approval for jobs, right? So I finished the one part, and then I tell my manager, I give it to him. I give him the RO. I'm like, hey, this needs a drive shaft. This needs a carrier bearing. This should not leave because it's a safety issue,
Right.
you know. And I give it to him, and typically you give them, you tell them the problem, they get approval from the customer, they give it back to you, so on, so on. So that didn't happen, right? So the fucking customer, we ended up releasing the truck back to the customer, and he went down the highway, and the drive shaft fucking took a shit. It started spinning, and underneath the trucks there's a ton of airlines, which what
Oh fuck.
controls
The
the brake
brakes.
system.
Right.
So it fucked up every single airline, lost its air in the system, locked up the brakes, and came to a complete stop quickly.
Oh
There
yeah.
was a lady. There was a lady behind her, behind the truck, fucking smacked the rear end of that truck.
Oh.
She ended up dying. She ended up dying from it.
Oh.
So what they say it was like customer refusal after acknowledgement or what?
They never. At the end of it, I went through the court process. I didn't. They just called me after everything. They're like, because in the end of it, they just wanted money because it wasn't a criminal thing. It was
Who
just like
wanted
an
money? The
insurance.
family? The family
The
or?
Yeah, the family of the deceased,
Hmm.
and it wasn't a criminal thing or anything. And in the end of it, they just told me like they settled. No worry, don't worry about it anymore. You know, like I didn't want to ask any more questions. You know, like so this was like a 3-year process. I didn't know she died until the last 2 months of the whole thing. So after
Right.
3 years, they told me that she passed away. That she had passed away from injuries that she sustained.
Jesus.
Like
You know,
in that time frame or like later on?
like shortly after the accident.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So
so
probably
like
shortly after, like once the people started with the court proceedings and all that.
yeah. So
God
dude, like it
damn.
hit me hard. Like fucking knowing, like after the fact, like knowing that even though obviously it wasn't my fault, right? And I did the proper ways, I did the proper way of procedures and stuff.
Right.
But it was just like, it hit me hard because it's like, this is how dangerous this job is. The stuff we do can potentially kill someone, you know?
Right.
Oh yeah.
But
But I mean, that's good, dude. You did what the fuck you were supposed to do.
right,
You were at least in the like actual right like acknowledgement of knowing like, hey, this is wrong. It's not supposed to do this. We should fix this. Told them they didn't want to do it. Shit, that's all you can do.
right, yeah,
Because like
exactly.
you can't just go. It's not a little $5 fucking pick apart from AutoZone that you just throw in. So you got to spend fucking man hours and a lot of fucking sweat to
Yeah,
fucking put that shit in.
Right.
and then somebody's not going to pay for it.
Right. Honestly, I think it was just a miscommunication once it got to the manager, because the company, the truck I worked on, the company's massive, so they wouldn't deny it. It wasn't
Right.
because the other company denied it. The owner of the truck denied it. I think it was just a miscommunication of something, you know.
Right.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
That's one of my biggest fuck ups.
Yeah, but that wasn't no.
So like you gonna get like a little teardrop like tattooed right here or what? The one body?
Right?
Yeah, right. He's gonna cry and scream the whole time.
For real.
A teardrop will coming down, touching the other teardrop.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, it burns. That's crazy.
They're not gonna need to put any of that lubricant on. His fucking real tears are the lubricant.
Right?
Just smear it around. All right.
On to the next one. This is for you, Josh, since you wanted to talk about it last time. Yeah, more money for Ukraine.
Is it on that fucking paper? Yep, I got it.
All right. So here we go.
All right. It says, as Ukraine runs low on ammunition to fend off Russian President Vladimir Putin's brutal invasion, it is imperative we finally extend our support. Senate Appropriations Chairwoman Patty Murray said in a statement, Ukraine's fate and so much more hangs in the balance. It's time for Congress to act. Senate
Right,
Republicans...
just go to the highlighted part.
Oh,
About the bill.
That fucking doesn't bring anything out. The bill includes $60 billion in security and economic aid for Ukraine, $48.4 billion of which is for military support. Shocker. That includes $13.7 billion for the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative and $19.9 billion for the Pentagon to backfill weapons that they have sent from the U.S. stockpile.
Okay, now scroll down, Chris. Keep going. Then also right there it says the bill includes $10.6 billion for the Defense Department to continue providing munitions and other weapons to Israel after 4-month bombardment of Gaza that has displaced roughly 85% of the population. Whoa, where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Fucking
glitched out.
Killed thousands of civilians. That amount includes $4 billion of the Iron Dome and David Sling air defense systems, $1.2 billion to procure the Iron Beam laser system to counter short-range rocket threats. Keep going. I'm just naming off all the dollar signs. No, whatever. Anyways, you want to know what this bill includes? All in all, how many billions of dollars that we're going to be sending to them?
I'm going to get 90. What?
$169.1 billion.
Holy fuck.
Who giving them that money? I ain't got it.
Fuck, I don't got it.
Shit.
Why is it that we can send all this money to other countries and not focus on the actual hardship problems that we have among ourselves?
Right.
Because they only want to spend money on us when dictators are coming to town.
Right. Yeah.
Do you not see...
I mean, realistically, we're just giving them fucking monopoly money. Like,
yeah. Do you have any idea how much debt we're in? Like, how are we... Like, you're just literally driving down the worth of the U.S. dollar.
Right.
Well, yeah, they've been doing that for fucking years.
Yeah. $34 trillion in debt.
We are literally we're in the most debt out of everybody in this entire world. But yet, we're still the only one in the entire world that sends basically fake money because we ain't even got it to other countries that aid them, but they can't even help. They won't even look at the situation that we're in.
Right.
The actual
Are we the
American
only
people.
country in debt?
No.
Like,
China's,
technically?
No, even China's in debt. Like every country's in debt.
Yeah, but like realistically, if China were to be like, okay, well, we're just gonna
we
take
can.
all our shit back and we're gonna call the debt even, like everybody would be left with nothing because everybody
No.
gets
Yeah.
shit from China.
That's why it's like monopoly money. This money's
Yeah.
never going to get paid back, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but still,
Like before, back in the old days, like way long ago, people used to go to war and then they used to be like, oh, by the way, since we beat you, you take on our debt and now we're debt free and now you have to pay that shit back.
yeah.
But we can't do that anymore. Because if you go to war with another country or, you know, countries
It's
like
fucking
China,
nuclear
Russia,
warfare.
shit like that, it's like the whole fucking earth just becomes a lava
Obliterated.
pit full of
Yeah.
freaking radiation.
Right.
And
No,
it's just
but
like they just keep on printing these imaginary fucking dollars to fund people that we don't give a fuck about, but they obviously do because their pockets are being lined.
Yeah. And exactly. Like, dude, all this money, like, dude, this is how crazy. Like, all this money could go to, like, the adoption system, like we were talking about earlier. You
Right.
know? It could go, like, dude, we could have such a good fucking country.
Dude, you know
Not
how
even-
good our roads would be?
Dude, everything we would be so close to a utopia. It wouldn't even be fucking funny. It would be insane how good our country would be if we wouldn't fucking be doing this type of shit.
You know,
Right.
but my biggest thing is military. Look at how many military vets are out on the street.
Right. Oh yeah.
How many military vets get turned away from the VA because apparently they just can't fix whatever the fuck's wrong with them, and you know it's going to cost too much to do it.
That homelessness, like literally, that amount right there would end homelessness. How many times over?
To fucking probably 20.
Just everything.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
All of our problems.
All of our problems that we are having right now as a society, you know, would be fucking. We wouldn't have them, you know. We wouldn't have to worry about all the kids in adoption. We wouldn't have to be worried about the homeless people. We wouldn't like. There's so much stuff that we can fix with all this money that's going to other countries that don't even fucking give a fuck about us.
Or it was like, let me look up the actual statistic that they put out because it said a certain amount of the original pricing that they had sent to Ukraine was like basically funding their small businesses and like farmers.
And even to Israel. Guess how much we've given to Israel?
Too fucking much.
300 billion.
I don't like, dude. If the American people can't tell where these places are on the map, shouldn't go there. You know, it shouldn't go anywhere past our border.
Shit wouldn't go fucking farther than Alabama.
Right?
No, but it's like it says right here that it's they extended over 1.4 million in loans to micro and small agricultural producers. And then Bayer or Bayer, however the fuck you say that company, donated 80 million for seeds to 25,000 home gardens and farmers, 36 million to increase Ukraine's grain shipping capacity by more than 3.35 million tons annually. And then World Bank also joined in, providing 132 million to support 4 government of Ukraine programs, including low interest finance, greenhouse, and orchard development grants. Like, why the fuck isn't all this money getting poured into our shit? Right. Like, there's farmers out here that are like, yeah, you know, like I barely make a return on the shit I like. I don't know if you guys have seen the trend, but it's like, hell yeah, I paid all the bills. I paid off the machines for the year. Like I paid off the house. Like everything after this is profit. And they got like a fucking 20 by 20 yard square that it's like their profit.
Yeah.
It's like, where the fuck is all this money that we're pouring in other places that don't give a fuck about us?
Right.
Because just like
hate
we
us.
can't tell where the fuck Ukraine is on a map, they can't tell where the fuck, you know, each individual state's at.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I looked it up. According to how much it would cost to end homelessness in the U.S., according to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, mind you, between Israel and Ukraine, $469.1 billion. Okay. It would $20 billion would end homelessness. We could have ended homelessness 23 and a half times.
23 and a half.
Yeah.
Over.
But
23.
you know what though? If they fixed all our problems, nobody would be like, "Oh, woe is me. Hopefully, the fucking government saves me."
We wouldn't need government.
Yeah, we wouldn't need them anymore.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to make us dependent on government.
They wouldn't have all these people on welfare and living in Section 8 and, living in these fucking bad places, homeless, that need benefits, like veterans coming back. If they solved all our problems, we wouldn't need them, and they know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is exactly why they won't fix our problems. They'd rather fix other people's problems so that when shit goes south and everybody finally wakes the fuck up and realizes we don't need them, they have an escape route. Well, I'll just go to fucking Ukraine or I'll go to Russia.
Right.
Yeah, no, but it seriously became such a serious problem in this, but nobody's awake. Nobody has opened their eyes to actually see.
Everybody's awake. They're awake for the wrong fucking issues.
Yeah. Dude, like,
they're not awake. They're awoke.
Yeah, literally.
Dude, like, people are so
They need to
worried
be
about
slapped awoke.
Right. There's people are so worried about stupid issues. It's like, dude, there's issues that are above the line and below the line. And frankly, anything else other than like economy is above the line, Like anything other than that, like, dude, like, fuck off. That's not stuff we need to worry about. We don't need to worry about fucking
he, she, they, them.
Yeah,
all these fucking. Oh, that's another fucking subject. Fuck.
Hey, you want to know the craziest part though? The biggest, like the loudest mouths that scream about Ukraine, Russia, fucking Israel, like Gaza, all that shit, will say like an American should die just because they have a fucking different like viewpoint.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they're literally screaming about people that have different viewpoints killing each other.
Right.
But they somehow have some like emotional fucking high ground just because they live here.
Dude,
like, man, go try and live in one of those places and then spout your bullshit about the side that like is in not support of your like ideology.
That's
killed
what
on the spot.
Right. And that's what I don't understand. Like, do these people they just look at headlines? Do they not care to look into this type of stuff?
They're just looking at their Twitter feed and just going off for the fucking first sentence.
Yeah, it's like and a lot of these people are fucking educated, and supposedly are the smart people in our society, and somehow they're fucking continue to follow this. It's like, it's weird.
It's a joke, bro.
Yeah.
We've been made to look like a joke, and then we only continue to support the fact by the people that continue to support the same people that are laughing at us.
Right.
Yep.
And it's sad that they'll sit here and say that we ain't shit because we're just some fucking grunts in the fucking blue collar force. But they'll go, sit at work on Twitter, sending fucking tweets, talking about fucking support Ukraine, do all this bullshit, while they're like, hey, our office hasn't been built. The plumbing work and the electrical work and, our supermarkets aren't full because the tractor trailers aren't fucking running.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, go send another $160 billion to another fucking country.
Can't even get can't even get the fucking roads fixed.
I'm like, dude, I live in a new community and our roads are already fucked. I'm like, who's gonna fix that? I'm gonna have to pay to fix it, but is it ever gonna get fixed? Probably not.
10 years later.
I'm like, shit.
Longer than that.
400. What was that? $469 billion. 0.1. You could fix every road, give everybody health care, fucking fix homelessness, give people fucking houses. You could freaking fix the whole island that burned down in fucking Hawaii.
Right. And dude, that's what's crazy. It's like if we stop sending money to these fucking countries, we could give what those people want, which is
Right.
fucking healthcare for everyone. What you were saying, end homelessness, healthcare for everyone.
But their excuse to not give us that fake monopoly money is, oh, well, we don't have the funds for that.
Right.
But they have it for everywhere.
Well, where
else.
the fuck are the funds to go across the literal sea?
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got funds for us, why the fuck are you getting paid?
Right. Dude, and it's just so crazy. Like this country makes so much fucking money. It is insane how much money we make.
Oh, it really is.
And like we overnight we could solve all our problems as a collective, as Americans.
Who was the one that said that fucking famous quote that he could solve the world's economic issue in a day by saying that any politician will be fired if the GDP goes over a certain amount?
Was that Vivek, maybe?
No, it was an older dude. I don't remember who said it. But basically saying, if these politicians aren't looking after our interests and how we're going to flourish, they're going to get kicked out. They're not going to be able to fucking make all their money. And then everyone that supports them and does the same bullshit is all going to get kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, they want their fucking job. They want to make their millions off fucking insider trading. Of course, they're going to start looking after our actual well-being.
Yeah. Dude, that's what needs to change is we have to force these, I don't know what you call them, incentives or things that if they don't meet this, they get the fuck out of Congress.
That's the crazy part, though. You're calling it an incentive. That's a requirement.
Yeah, that's what
it's literally in our Constitution that they have to protect our, what is it? Blanked like a motherfucker. Basically, like the person, their affects, and their pursuit of happiness. That's the bottom line. You have to protect that. Right. You have to have secure borders. You have to make sure that your people are looked after, or you cannot hold a job. Right. It is literally against what the whole country was set up on.
Right. And dude, that's what sucks. It's the hardest part because these are the guys in power. You think they're going to pass laws to take away their power?
Right.
Like term limits and fucking requirements, like what you're talking about.
Right.
It's nearly impossible.
Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's good, dude. RFK Jr. I wish he was more popular.
Yeah.
A guy that's actually spent a good chunk of his time actually doing shit.
Right.
That was positive. That was net positive.
Yeah. Definitely. That's why, do we need more true Americans, that agree with like essentially our foundation, of values of our country.
This was back when our GDP was at $800 billion. That was in 1968.
Holy shit. What are we now? Fuck.
Adjusted for the times, probably not great.
27.94 trillion.
Damn. We make a fuck ton of money. That is insane.
And it's up from the last quarter.
1.1%.
Last quarter was at 27.61. Yeah. We make that much money a year.
Just the fact that we are the highest paid, supposedly most educated, and we're still fucking struggling.
Right.
Is wild.
Literally the largest GDP in all of the world, yet we're the most in debt of all the world.
Right.
And have the highest. Don't we also have the world's highest, technically, homeless population and everything?
I think so.
I don't really know how it works for, places like India and stuff, since they have so much higher of a population.
I know we have the most incarcerated in the world.
Oh yeah,
No, Syria.
Syria.
Syria's rate is 1/3 of the country. They're pretty fucking low off that. I don't even think we're in the top 20.
Is it adjusted for the amount of people we have though?
I'm looking it up.
But anyways,
Yeah.
everything to say, we're literally sitting in a fucking machine that doesn't give a shit about us, just about how much we produce
Matters of what goes in their fucking pockets.
and
And
what they
dude,
can
that's-
get back for doing their fucking job.
Yeah, and that's what this war is about. The Ukraine war is it's money laundering. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to think shit's fucky when, you know, the Pentagon has failed its 4th straight fucking audit.
Right.
Oh, we don't know where we put these billions of fucking dollars.
Yeah, like who the fuck loses a count of billions of dollars?
Who loses a fucking, what was it, an F-22?
Oh yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
I get mad when I lose a fucking $100.
Right.
I look at the bank
I
account.
get
I'm like,
mad
oh,
when I misplace my phone. Can you imagine if I was just like, shit, I don't know where I parked my jet? Like, come on, man.
Where's my $6 billion at?
Fuck, dude.
fuck.
and no one's fucking holding them accountable.
Right. Oh, oops, sorry, misplaced.
Yeah.
We accidentally sent Ukraine an extra $40 billion.
Right.
Like, excuse me? Can you accidentally send that shit back to us? That'd be nice.
Send that shit to my account.
Right.
Like, gladly take
You
it.
won't know, but there'll be signs.
But you know the IRS is auditing you for $600 on your Venmo.
They're catching PayPal's fucking highlighting any transfer over $500.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Fuck them. Fuck
That's
this
all-
government.
That's why every time I send money, reimbursement.
Literally.
Fuck you. You have
Refund.
to do it. You have to put reimbursement, refund, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of, where's my $40, asshole?
What are you talking about?
For the rogues?
Oh, you never gave me a price.
Yeah. What is it? It's $6 each, so whatever that is.
Damn. Hey, I'll be supplier, dog. I get them for cheap.
Dude, honestly, I could probably just mail them to you.
Yeah, literally.
Probably could, huh?
Yeah. Dude, just fucking one
Just
day
have Philly
send me like,
it to me. Fuck you.
okay, we'll have Phil send him like $100 and he'll send you a fuck ton bag.
Dude, what if you got the package and there was only like one thing in there?
I'd be fucking
What if they like took the rest when they went through security or whatever?
Dude, the
I'd be
security
livid.
guy's like, he's just in love with fucking rogues.
I just came up.
He's like, I'll just leave one for this guy.
one
I won't
out
take
of-
all of them. I won't be a dick. I'll leave one. He leaves one pouch in there.
Yeah, that's it for today, ladies.
I think we should start a little maybe like story time where people could send in, you know, we could have like a separate business email that maybe they could send in like their stories and like what they do,
Ooh,
you know,
like blue collar stories.
give us their introduction, maybe like, you know, how long they've been in the trade, why they decided to go into it, and then like, you know, shit like that.
Okay, so I
So
do
if
have
y'all
an
interested in that,
email.
let us know.
Might as well put it out there. I do have an email for us. It's bluecollarchurch03@gmail.com.
Kind of mad you didn't make it like 69 or something, but
I don't
that's
know, what the
okay.
fuck is a 03 for?
Well, because there's 3 of us in here, motherfucker.
Oh, I thought the first 2 were taken.
I think the 69 was taken. So yeah, send in if you guys have stories, anything, suggestions, whatever it is. Maybe
Let us
some
know.
nudes. Send
Maybe some nudes.
send
Only
it to
from the
my
dudes
email.
because he's married. Hey, he likes glizzies, so we'll open up a P.O. box so y'all can send him some stuff.
Oh, dude, that's
Don't worry.
no.
He'll take anything.
It's just going to be funded by me and Josh. We're just going to send.
It's just a random sender, and this whole time it was you fucking guys.
It's just gonna be like, please open box over your head, and it's just gonna be like a shower of glizzies.
Oh god. Oh, glizzy
But all right.
gobbler.
Let us know some suggestions. Let us know what y'all like, don't like. We like criticism. Hey, yo, but hey, leave some contact info, because if you're rude, I'm trying to roast you back. All right. That's all I'm saying.
We'll talk shit back. Like, it won't.
I like a good pen pal. But all right.
What are we
All
in
right,
jail
you
now?
sexy blue collar motherfuckers. We'll see y'all next time, next week.